Hi there, Mrs. Johnson.
Hello.
I wanted to check in with you today and just see how things are going with you with your chemo. You know, your counts are good and everything's looking good in your record, but I really wanted to know how you were feeling about everything at this point.
Well, basically I feel tired, really fatigued.
Tell me a little more about that.
Oh, I don't have the energy to do the things I used to do before. I mean, simple things like going to my book club. And I miss seeing my friends from there. And they've been really good. They've been very generous and they stop by and everything, but it's just, I just don't seem to have enough energy to go to the book club or even read the book. And I think my husband's noticed it too. He's commented on how tired I seem. Is that a normal thing?
Well, it is a side effect of chemotherapy.
Is it?
But it affects people different ways, and it really sounds like it's really upsetting you. You sound really sad and frustrated about this time in your life when you can't do what you used to do.
Well, I know the chemo doesn't last forever. Do you think I'll start feeling, my regular self after that's over?
Most patients do once we've stopped giving the treatments and they have some time to bounce back and get over the fatigue, because the chemo is a real shock to your body. And it does affect your systems, your blood counts. There's just a lot of things going on because we're really targeting those cancer cells and working hard to kill, out cells. So it has side effects for your body. But I'm real concerned that this is upsetting you so much and it's affecting your life.
I guess I hadn't even noticed it until my husband brought it up.
Oh.
And he just... And I don't have an appetite either, and I was the main cook in our household, and I don't even feel like cooking if I don't feel like eating. And I think he's wanted to help and be real supportive, but I think it might be a little too much for him right now.
So you're really concerned about the impact on your husband and your friends, and because you said you really hadn't noticed it, but they brought it up.
They brought it up, and maybe I was just even too tired to even notice it.
Right.
I'm not sure.
Right.
I'm kind of in that space where I'm a little confused about things. I mean, I can keep my dates, I can keep my calendar, and I know when my appointments are for sure. Because I want the same thing you do. I want to, get all that cancer gone. I want it out of my body. But this being tired like this so much is
really affecting. Sounds like it's really affecting your quality of life and your relationships. What would you like to see happen in regard to that right now?
I would really like to have the energy that I had, before all this, and I know some of that's not possible. Is there anything I can do in between? Are there, I don't know, vitamins or anything that I should be taking or looking out for myself in a different healthy way?
Well, vitamins wouldn't hurt, and you do want to try to eat a good diet.
That's hard.
Another thing that helps with fatigue sometimes, believe it or not, is doing a little exercise, the most you can do. But the fact is, you are going to have some fatigue during this time in your treatment, and I'd like to talk about how you might better deal with that, or how I might help you and in your relationships, maybe help your husband understand this better. What would you like? What do you think would be helpful at this point?
Well, I was wondering, would I be able to have my husband come in with me on one of these appointments?
Oh, I'd be glad to talk. That would probably be a really good idea, that I talk with both of you, and maybe if he's able to understand the side effects of your treatment, he can be a little bit more accepting, and you won't feel so bad about it.
I'd like that. And I think he's real receptive to that.
Oh, so you feel like he's open and he'd be glad to come in and talk about that. Might really help him out.
Okay, maybe the next appointment I could bring him in.
Sure, that'd be great. And if you want to bring him in before your next chemo, we can make another appointment for us to just talk with him.
Okay.
further about that.
I
So.
think that would be a good idea.
Oh, great.
Then
Okay, we'll
get
make that
both
a
of us on the
plan.
same page.
We'll make that a plan, and just tell them at the front desk that we need to schedule another appointment for
Okay.
you and him before your next chemo. I don't think it's a good idea to put that off if it's causing you
Okay.
to feel so frustrated and sad right now.
Okay.
So, is there anything else you'd like to tell me today?
No, it's just the fatigue is just the biggest concern of mine. I mean, not even being able to get up and around the house as much as I used to. And I didn't know if that was something that, was one of the bad side effects or just a normal side effect that I should be looking out for. And I think just knowing that eventually that will go away helps me.
Right. So it sounds like you're worried that this might be permanent, or it
Yeah.
might be a bad sign for you that you're fatigued.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that it is the most commonly reported side effect. Patients receiving treatment for cancer. It is the number one side effect, and the one thing they report the most and bothers them the most. So this is fairly normal, but that doesn't mean it's not hard for you to go through this, especially when you've been, it sounds like you've been a really active woman and you take care of your house well, you like your book club, you like
And I
going
like to walk. I like going out walking. I used to walk 3 to 4 miles a day. Haven't been able to do that.
Right.
But if you said exercise helps.
Well, I wouldn't go for 3 or 4 miles.
I don't think I can make
right
it.
now.
I
But
wouldn't be able to
yes,
make
if
it.
you can even go around the block a couple of times a day, do what you can.
Okay.
But I think you'll find you'll have
Just
a
to get
little
out
more
there.
strength and energy.
Okay.
And you'll feel better because you get outside. There's, it's beautiful fall weather, and that might lift your spirits some too. So,
Okay.
I really want to help you with this problem, make this as easy as we can for you right now to get you
Okay.
through these treatments. All your physical signs are good, but that doesn't mean it's not affecting you in other ways. And we want you to have the best quality of life you can while you go through your treatment.
Thanks.
So,
I appreciate that.
so, well, thank you for coming in today. We'll get your
you're
next
welcome.
treatment set up.
Okay.
And I'll look forward to talking to you and your husband next
Okay,
time.
and I'll tell him.
Okay, great.
right, thank you.
you.